on, everybody? I'm back with another YouTube video. Now, today's video, guys, we're going to be doing, obviously, a quick one. It's later in the day. Just got done doing my workout or whatever, so obviously I'm in my pajamas. I'm pretty cozy right now. And this video just kind of came into mind after watching a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. So this wasn't really a planned video, but I decided I really wanted to address this because I think it kind of correlated with the whole me doing ghost debunks and stuff like that, because it's like about the supernatural and things like that. So I'm not really going to do an introduction, but I will tell you like any upcoming videos or stuff like that in the conclusion, obviously. But I would like to make this a bit of a quicker video, much like my Ireland's Boys rant that I just uploaded a few hours ago, so make sure you go check that out. But do aliens exist? That's the question that has been going out wild. And I can't help but really just kind of get a little bit, or just cringe a little bit at some of the stuff I've been seeing online right now. If you've been living under a rock, basically what's been going on is people have been becoming very skeptical about the existence of aliens because a video got released by, I think it was like an Air Force company or something like that. I'm not really that familiar with the military. And people are very skeptical now because obviously this is a government organization. People believe that this must be true. And now we're just getting a whole bunch of just stupid questions thrown out there and stupid conversations. You know, like, I'm not saying that people who believe in aliens are stupid, but it's just, I feel like people are over-exaggerating the situation and acting like this is a threat to to Earth, you know, because even, so basically what happened was when the footage got released, there was an article that went along with it, and the company, I guess, was concerned because this could be a threat to our security or whatever. And I just think they're really over-exaggerating the situation, and by doing that, they start asking a bunch of unrelated questions about the existence of aliens and stuff like that. And if you ask me, when you see one UFO sighting, I don't think it means that aliens automatically, we should be asking if they exist. We should be trying to figure out this right now, because we have seen many and many of leaked videos of UFO sightings that could probably easily be debunked. And not every UFO sighting means that the existence of aliens exists. And after watching, you know, a lot of videos about people who seem to believe in the existence of aliens, I've learned that the main argument from these people who believe that aliens exist is that it's very arrogant and stupid to believe that we are the only living organism in the universe. And the thing I like to, I guess my counter argument to that is that I think a lot of people get tied up in this belief that just because something is infinite and that something is humongous, that it's almost impossible for something to not repeat itself. You know, kind of like pi, you know, it's an irrational number. It never repeats itself, never goes on a pattern or something like that. I think they get caught in this stigma that it's impossible for, you know, for something that is so huge and infinite that something else just like it does not exist. And I think that's just kind of like what a lot of society believes when it comes to especially aliens, is they think that just because the universe is an infinitely expanding mass, that it's impossible that we're the only living organisms on it. And that's I think that's just kind of stupid to believe it like that, because the way that I look at it, right, is that for other living organisms to be alive, they have to be living under almost the same exact conditions as we have. And I don't care how modern these aliens are. And if I were to say that aliens were to exist, I think that if they did, it probably wouldn't be some human-like creature or, you know, something like very modern like we think in the movies, like aliens that are way ahead of our technology and stuff like that. It would probably just be a few like little living organisms, like bacteria and stuff like that. I don't think that it's going to be a super intelligent species. But that's besides the point. For another organism to live in this universe, they have to be living in almost the near same conditions as us humans have to be living. And if they aren't living in those conditions, I don't care how modern your technology is, if they aren't living in those conditions, then they simply cannot survive, because if they are surviving and those conditions are not met, that means that they're living in an entirely different universe, because they are not going by the laws of physics that we are going by. And the only exception to that would be if they were, quantum, like little quarks or atoms, like the smallest building blocks of matter. But even then, those aren't living organisms. We're talking about living organisms here. So I feel like that it's stupid to it's stupid to believe that, yes, that we're the only living organism out there. But I think it's also stupid to think that just because something is infinitely expanding and it's a huge place, that automatically there has to be something else like us out there. Now, don't get me wrong. There has been, telescope findings of other planets with bodies of water and things like that. But I don't think that necessarily means that life is living there. Because take something like Mars, for example, which we haven't really fully discovered. We don't know if there's any bodies of water on there. Just because there is one thing, one condition that meets Earth, doesn't mean that living organisms can live there. Because obviously a bunch of other conditions have to be met. Obviously, the atmosphere has to be good enough to support life, because if you don't have a good atmosphere, radiation is going to kill those organisms, or if the temperature isn't right, those organisms are going to die. Like, there's so many conditions that just have to be met, that I feel like some things are impossible. It's not impossible for things to be impossible, is what I'm trying to say. I guess that's really all there is to say about, like, the existence of aliens. But now I'm going to kind of talk a little bit more about, more about the UFO and everybody's skepticism and everything. There are so many possibilities for what this UFO sighting could be that have nothing to do with the existence of aliens. For one thing, it could be staged. I don't really think that that is the case. When it comes to alien sightings, I mean, I don't really see a reason why they would fake it, unless it was to just get everybody excited or, a little freaked out, I guess. Because, I could only imagine if aliens were to be proven true, how people would react to this. So I guess, there's that possibility. There's a possibility that it could be technology from other countries, because obviously this is only footage from our country. No other countries have said anything about this. It seems like the U.S. is the only country that's really freaking out about these, like, one video that got released, and now everybody's like, well, do aliens exist? Is this and this and that? And I think it's just too far to jump to conclusions here after we see one video. We've seen plenty of videos out on the internet that could be just as credible as the video that the Air Force company released. They could be debunked, but I'm saying that they could be at the same level of credibility as that video that they just released. And with the editing technology that we have today, it is extremely easy. It does not take a lot of time to simply make an image and make it look like some kind of flying object and make it look like a UFO sighting. We've seen plenty of videos out there that can be easily debunked, that do very, very similar things to what the footage came out with. But like I said, there's also the possibility that it's other countries' technology. And, when it comes to the sky, and, how light works, in many videos, sometimes light does some really, really weird things, and it comes out with something that looks very, very creepy. There's so many other possibilities and so many other things that this UFO sighting could be rather than aliens. But instead, everybody seems to be freaking out and jumping to the conclusion that this is aliens' existence and this is a sign of alien existence and everything like that. And I think it's just really, really stupid. I can't help but cringe at people for this. And it just kind of reminds me of the whole ghost debunk scenario, the whole existence of ghost thing. One video gets released and automatically everybody's extremely skeptical and they jump to a bunch of conclusions about this video and whatnot. So I figured that this video would kind of go into that same category with the ghost debunks and stuff like that. So I will be putting this in my ghost debunk playlist, even though it's not a ghost debunk. But that's really all I have to say. when it comes to the existence of aliens. So yeah, that was the video for today. Alright, so I tried to make that a quicker one. So we made 2 quick videos today. I was very excited to do this video, and I just had to get it off my chest, honestly. But for, oh my god, for upcoming videos, I'm going to probably watch a few movies this weekend. And I would like to get some movie reviews in. And I would also like to record a gameplay. And then what else? I'm also working on another short film. We had a club this year for school, and we started working on a second film. I'm just working on the editing right now, and hopefully it'll be out by the end of this month. They haven't sent me the videos yet, but I would really like to get editing on it. It's going to be a found footage horror film, so hopefully it will go successful and better than our nuclear fallout video. But yeah, that is it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the near daily streams. I've tried to do them daily, but I'm also kind of taking breaks here and there. And make sure you read the community posts so that you can stay up to date on all those new videos that are going to be coming out. I put up a new Discord link, so hopefully it is working now. So make sure you join the Discord. The link will be in the description. Like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time.